Yo, what up? What up? What up? What's up, Carissa? What's cracking? What's up, Yayan? It was a little bit of a late live, as you can see. I'm not gonna stay on too long. About an hour tops. You know what I'm saying? So what's up to y'all? I was chilling with y'all guys in Brooklyn. What's up, Yayan? And now I'm back in this shitbag of Connecticut. It's all good though. What's up? What's up? I took a 4K drive through Brooklyn today. Yeah, you did. Wasn't very. It was whatever, right? Just BK.
Yo,
What's up, Yayan?
who you got out of Haney Norman?
Hmm. 50-50. Who you got?
I got it the same. I got it 50-50 too. I think if Dev don't, I mean, not get touched, but if he like fight how he usually fight, like the Loma fight or any fight before that,
Mm-hmm.
I think he got a good chance of winning.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. It's hard to call. Why don't you call in, Clarissa? Stop fucking around. It's just two of us in here right now. For now. For now. Alberto will come in here. Because he is a what? Loser. Just kidding. If Haney gets buzzed once, the fight is over. Because I'm at work. So, you called from work before. You and your friends screaming. You kind of agree? Yeah, man. I can't wait to move back to fucking Brooklyn. I think we're gonna do it. I hope. Clarissa is shy. Yeah, she is. She got traumatized by Ness 15 years ago and 10 years ago, and she's done. But we're not like that here, Clarissa. We're not gonna shit on you. We are taking call-ins. I mean, it's early yet. If I had to hide, we all not allowed to because of residence press. We had to hide. We're oh oh okay. Me and my wife just watched a movie called oh fuck, Megan Fox. She plays a robot. Surveillant. No, what the fuck's it called? Surveillant, right? Hold on. Anybody see it? Let me see. It's called uh Subservience. Excuse me. I was close. If I call in, I want to finish my point about the Gambo and Mikey fights. That's really you really called in 2014. Is it normal to be attracted to strictly older women at my age? How old are we talking? How old are we talking? Mikey probably would have won. That's not older. I mean, it's older, but it's not. I thought you were talking 30s or 40s. That's nothing. It's like 5 years older, 6 years older. That ain't nothing. I got one more round left on the bag. Pray for me, chat. Record it, Mo. Mo, I'm not even playing. Record the last round. Show it, and I want you to push hard. I want you to push and record it and show everybody what it's like to really go all out on the bag. Sup with it. Why is a snake there? Nah, one John's 31, but she was immature. That's still. I remember when I was 23, I was banging a 31-year-old, and I remember thinking that was old, and it was kind of weird. Like I did it, but it was weird. What up? What up, Arliss? That's called me a casual for saying Gamboa beats Mikey. Well, damn, isn't that crazy? And at that point, he'd already been doing it. He'd already been doing the show 10 years. I mean, 5 years at that point when you called in 10 years ago. I barely been doing this shit maybe 3. I think I started in 2021. So I've been doing it 4 years, barely. But not at this level. This level only like a year or 2. What's up, Legacy? That's 10 years older than me. I was like, holy smokes. Who you got on the fight? 50-50. 50-50. My G. 50-50. I'm fucking tired. Had a long ass day, people. See, that's so much I care about the community. I come on tired as shit. You know what I'm saying? Unc, when you started noticing you blowing up? To me, I didn't officially blow up until I got my first 1,000,000 views from one specific video. Not 1,000,000 cumulatively, but until I got my first 1,000,000 views from my IG videos, then I started considering myself as blowing up a little bit. A little bit. Blowing up is subjective. We don't know yet. We got to see more. We got to see more before we know. What up, Tyson? Isn't it late? Late for a young man like you to be up? Or
usually is, but it's been.
where are you at again? Florida?
I'm in Kansas.
Kansas. So are you on this? Is it 12:45 or are you on a different time code frame?
It's 11. It's 11:46.
Okay, so you're an hour earlier. All right.
Yeah, but it's all good. Today was a good day. It was sparring day. I got me some good rounds in.
You have any? You ever record it?
Nah, not in our gym. Nah, I only record when we go. When we go to different gyms.
What's up, Brim? All right, cool. 50, yeah, man. Haney versus Norman, 50-50 fight, in my opinion.
No.
What you think?
I got it like 70-30, Brian Norman.
Damn. Yeah, and you go to work at 5 a.m.?
God.
Good Lord.
Where do you work at, brother? Smith?
He has like 3 jobs.
I mean, he's on the hustle, man. He got 3 jobs. Shoot.
Yeah, but 4 a.m., 5 a.m., fuck that. Fuck that. So you think Norman is that much more favored to win, huh?
I don't know. The only thing I haven't seen from Norman that we've seen from Haney is just the experience. I think Devin Haney has a lot more experience on the world stage than Brian Norman Jr., like with big fights. But, but we've seen that maybe that doesn't have as much as an impact as we think, because we've seen that happen with Tevin Farmer and Kid Austin. We seen him in the first round. I thought Tevin Farmer would win that fight beforehand. I thought like Tevin Farmer has way more experience. Zepeda can fight, and Tevin Farmer was taking Zepeda's shots and he's returning, he's countering. I'm like, it's a perfect for me. This is how I thinking of it. How we seen him fight William Zepeda twice. He was countering. He's finding really good shots. He's really active, very solid defensively. I'm like, with how much Kid Austin throws, Tevin Farmer should be perfect in that fight. And he got dismantled,
Yeah.
So maybe the experience doesn't play as much a part as we think. Maybe Brian Norman Jr. gets up there and it's equal. But at the same time, we've seen fighters that are coming up who haven't been on the world stage be outboxed. Okay. So I'm not really sure. I wouldn't say 50-50. The physical attributes that we've seen from Brian Norman Jr., that's what brings it his way for me because the skill level doesn't seem like it's a great difference, and his physical capabilities just seem much higher than Devin's.
Right. Okay.
I want to say
Jeezy.
the thing about
Yo.
experience.
Hey, Yayin, let me tap in very briefly. You know I'll be in and out, and I'll just tap in as needed. But who was that just speaking?
Oh, that was me.
And your
Tyson.
name is?
Oh, my bad.
He's
I'm
good.
Tyson. I've been.
Oh, that's Tyson,
16-year-old.
the young kid, the young
Yeah.
knockout kid, as Mike Tyson himself used to say. Yeah, you're the young knockout kid. Okay, respect to you. I appreciate your perspective, and now that I'm dialing down a little bit, I tend to agree with you that the style, like the boxing ability, isn't that far apart. Obviously, Haney has more of that, more discipline, and I take shit in the macro, like the pattern of behavior, right? I'm not going to take one fight and say, oh, that's what he does now. So, yeah, I do feel you. Overall, Haney has more boxing ability, but Norman has those fast twitch attributes, though, that power, obviously, and just the killer instinct to give him the advantage. So, okay, I think a 60-40 is fair. Y'all got it.
Yeah, it's just the physical, and we haven't seen Devin Haney fight a really aggressive power puncher. Like we haven't, like Ryan he'd get a few rounds and he'd chill. He wasn't an aggressive.
Word, because he had that. I'm not even gonna say it. You got it. Go ahead.
Nah, you good.
No, I mean, he didn't condition for the fight. Is what I'm gonna say. I'll say he was on you know what I mean? What do you call it? Narcotic? Not narcotics necessarily, but he was smoking and drinking. He was doing what I do. He was doing what I do. So he wasn't really training for the fight. Yeah,
up,
man. I understand.
What up, Michael? How'd you guys like the trip through Brooklyn earlier? The virtual trip through BK?
That was different. I wish you would have had a StreamYard up. And I wish you would have asked Tia about the adjustment. But no, it was good. It was entertaining. I saw that jerk chicken spot. Shit, we don't got that out here. We don't got that in Cali.
It's funny because somebody was like, "Yo, you guys got jerk Jamaican food," and Tia's like, "Right there." I'm like, "Yeah, that's."
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, on the spot. Yeah, hell yeah, good timing.
That's what I say.
That shit made me sad though.
That's what I miss. Like, not what I miss. That's what I wish we had here. Because I'm in Kansas. There is nothing like that here.
You're from Kansas, or?
I'm in Kansas. Like that's where I live now.
That's where you're born and raised.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we got pretty diverse cuisine out here in Cali, but not quite NY. And I've been to both places, so I will say that's one thing they got over. It's just a little more diverse. Like I can't get some Puerto Rican food or fucking Honduran or wherever the fuck out here. But
we got there. You can get Cambodian breast milk.
Right.
I thought jerk chicken was like a Midwestern.
You're a fool.
What'd you say, Yayin?
I thought jerk chicken was like a Midwestern. I know it comes from like obviously.
Hell,
I'm saying I thought it was like big in the Midwest.
I mean, it is, but you got more Caribbeans up in New York, right? Wouldn't you agree?
We got everything. Everything.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, everyone knows that.
There's a heavy population of Jamaicans. There's a heavy population of almost everything. Is he the only black person in Kansas? I doubt it.
No.
Yeah, that's how I know you ain't never been here. Cause
I was about to say, Muhammad Ali from there?
No, he's not from there.
Oh, Kentucky.
This
guy has the comprehension skills of a glass ball.
2K states. It is what it is.
Like, especially like historically, there's a lot of like black people in Kansas because of Missouri and everything. Like we're literally right next door to Missouri.
Is there any famous boxer from Kansas? I don't think there is, huh?
Only two.
Who?
Nico Hernandez and Victor, what's his last name?
Ortiz, right?
Yes, Ortiz.
Oh,
he's from Kansas. Holy shit!
Yeah,
all
I
right.
remember he had the Kansas Jayhawks logo on his shorts before.
Yes,
hey,
that's right.
No racist, but how does a Mexican end up in Kansas? That's a little wild to me.
Oh, because we're right up from
racist.
We're right up from Texas. So like it's
damn. I need to study some geography. I don't know y'all was that close.
So
I thought it was
Tyson, is there like a lot of black people in Kansas? Or are you one of the only ones like in your school or whatever?
Oh no, it's a lot of black people.
Okay,
but okay, it's not a lot but it's like sectioned. Like here, like the north side and the south side are really
So, like your school, your high school, like what percentage would you say is white? What percentage is black? What percentage is Hispanic?
I go to school in a suburb, so it's probably like 30% black, like 60%
30 is
white.
cool.
Yes, it's like 30, 60, and then it's like 5% Hispanic, and then the rest is like Asian, and you'll have like a few Indian, and yeah,
Okay.
but the majority is white.
Like Yayan's the only black guy in all
No,
of South
I
Bend.
knew you was gonna say something. My school was like in the suburbs too, though.
What
It
was yours
like
though? Like, was your same thing? Like 30%?
it was like a lot, obviously a lot of white people, but it
Speak
was
the
a
truth,
lot of
homie.
it was
I'm
a
gonna
lot of
speak my truth.
Hispanic people too. It was like
Yeah.
it was even. It was probably like I think like 30%, like 15 Hispanics and then like 15% like African American.
I think you're capping. I can't speak to it. You're a whole generation behind me, and I've never been to Kansas. But I'm gonna tell you like this: in Northern California, when Mom got us out of the hood, Vacaville High School was like 10% black, maybe 30% Hispanic, and 60% white. But no. I can't speak to your experience. So you got it. But
Well,
Yayin, how
Yo,
many white women have you slept with? Be for
one.
real. Why? Exactly.
No, you said
I
one.
said one.
Oh, one. You
Remember the
lying.
whole story? He goes, I never fuck with white women ever.
I
Then he
never
goes,
fuck with white women
except my
except for
first.
when I do. Except for when I
Except
do.
for when I did. Was that bad, Yayan? You were like, never again?
Not really. It was just like an opportunity thing, if you.
All right, well, fuck it.
You were at a party or some shit?
We didn't
No, I
go
just
to a... Go ahead.
go ahead.
No,
No,
yeah.
it was just the fact that like you feel me. I was like 14, and she was a little older, and
Okay.
then
All
it
right.
was
I'm not
just
mad at you.
This
I understand.
fucking guy be getting
14 is
statutory.
crazy.
He be getting
Oh,
statutory.
14
rape.
is cool.
That's what I'm saying. It was an opportunity thing. It was like the opportunity presented itself.
Fuck it. We did not go to a movie, Michael. Nothing was playing at the right time, so we ended up watching a movie tonight at home called Subservience. Megan Fox plays a robot. It's kind of a mix between the Megan movie and Terminator movie. Kind of good in
Interesting.
like in a bad way, like good, bad,
Good in a
really.
bad way.
Yeah, like or no, bad in a good way. It was
Okay.
kind of dope. I enjoyed it. It's not going to be a profound, theatrical experience, but it was kind of dope.
Yeah, tell me this. It was entertaining, but not quality. Yes.
Yeah, it was. It's about Megan Fox being a robot. Like, I don't want to give it away. But
So a bad bitch roaming around. Okay, I got you.
nah, it's set.
Was
in
she
a
still
time
bad?
where,
Is she
like,
still bad? I haven't seen her in like 20.
she
I
has a
don't
lot
know.
of
Since
surgery.
Transformers.
She had a lot of surgery, and she got really thin. So I think she looks ridiculous. But she looks like a robot.
Yeah.
Like naturally looks like a robot. Her
She
face
looks like a robot. Yeah. Okay.
Unk watch Columbiana. I ain't watching no damn pornos. The better
No.
question.
That's a decent movie. It's a decent action movie, as I
The
recall.
better question is, what did the white woman look like that Yayan had intercourse with?
He was 14. It really doesn't matter.
Big fat
He was
toothless
14.
bitch, right, Yayan?
No, sir. She was actually decent. I don't know. It's just not my type of thing.
Did she smell funny?
He said decent. She was chopped.
I
She was
understand.
chopped.
Yo, what's up with that
Oh,
new
that's
lingo? I just
racist.
learned that today. The
Oh,
Gen
that's
Z say
racist.
people. The Gen Z say people are chopped if they're ugly. I just learned that today, literally.
Yeah, we've been did saying that. Yeah, chopped.
No, I don't
And
know
we
nothing
would go
about
into
that.
like, yo, she's chopped like Bruce Lee. Like we would get all into it. Chopped like the Ninja Turtles. Yeah, chopped.
Yo, 20 years ago out here, we would say she's duck, like the ugly duckling. She duck. She duck.
She smelled like Fritos, Yayan. That's what Mo's saying.
No, she didn't.
He said no.
Y'all heard the hesitation though. Y'all heard the hesitation.
Right.
Bro, it was
Yo.
nothing really. Bro, I'm telling y'all, bro, it's nothing. Like it was nothing wrong with it. It's just I just don't prefer white women.
I will say this: sometimes the pheromones don't agree with you, and you're just not meant to be with that person. It's like, yeah, you just. It's not like they smell bad. It's just it's weird. I don't know how to describe it. No, I didn't say a race. Sometimes the person don't
Wavy.
smell
You hear
right.
these guys, Wavy? They're shitting on my peoples, saying that the white women smell like Fritos. It's fucked up, right, Wavy?
Hey, our wife's one. You can't say that.
Literally.
Word.
But you also hit her with the most sinister line in relationship history. So,
I personally.
I was telling my homegirl. I was telling my new girl about that shit. I was like, yeah, I told her she got to adjust.
What are you gonna say, Tyson?
I personally don't play in the snow. That's not me. I can't do it.
That's all I'm saying, bro. It's it's a preference thing.
Yayin, you're rubbing off.
Tyson. Okay. You a young man.
Racist.
Tyson, how old are you?
I'm 16.
Remind me.
16.
So you would never, ever.
Yeah, I just can't do it, brother.
All right.
Man, you meet the right one, she will turn you out.
I think so too.
I'm not saying you'll make it a reoccurring theme, but you'll try it. The right
You'll
one.
enjoy it.
No. Well, I'm telling you, bro, when you grow, like whatever you grow up around, that's what you like. Like CJ said,
racist.
he grew up in not grew up. He went to a majority white high school. He, you know what I'm saying, you gonna like white women. I grew up around.
Well, yeah, that wasn't until high school though.
And you know what? You're kind of right. Yeah, I am, because I grew up around everything and I like everything. So it makes sense. And
that's kind of like my preference too. I don't know. I just never was fond of white women.
Shane likes all kinds of men. He doesn't care if they're white.
I didn't say that. Shane, don't do that.
Enjoys every variety. All right.
I didn't go that far, but no. Okay.
See, but
I just said the pheromones. The pheromones sometimes don't agree with you. I experienced that back when I was 12 years old. It just wasn't right.
What'd you say, Tyson?
Like here, like the public school system, it's majority black. Right? It's majority black or like black, white, and Hispanic. So like I've been around white people, but like the older I got, like I feel like a lot of white girls are goers. Like it's like especially
goers. Holy shit! Okay.
Especially for black dudes, it's weird.
That's
fast.
Young boy not lying. He knows.
What's
something.
a goer?
Marco.
She easy.
She's fast. A fast girl, like you say back in our day.
racist.
She's fast. She's loose.
Easy.
She's easy.
I just got one thing to say.
Oh, that's racist.
I didn't say
really
it.
That's really how it be though. Young boy not lying. That's how it is in the Midwest.
They be goers like it's especially for like I always box, but like I don't really go around telling people at my school because like no, I don't really want you to come to one of my tournaments or fights. But they know I played football and they know I played basketball. So you like a lot like when you go like it's weird, but I feel like white girls are more attracted to black athletes than black girls, and it's crazy. It's crazy.
That could be true.
Like
I have a lot of perspective on that, but I'm not going to speak on it. Go ahead, young man.
That could be true. That could be true. Well, I don't know. Like I said, I grew up around everything, so everybody mixed. It's a big melting pot. But
yeah, I don't know. Like it's different because like for me, like I didn't get to like my schools have been in like I wouldn't say bad neighborhoods, but it's been kind of crazy until like just recently because my mom, she didn't want me to go to school with like she said certain individuals would be bad influence on me in certain schools, so I go to school in the suburbs now.
Fuck it.
That's cool. I mean, that's best for you. I mean, it's best for me. Shit.
Good for mom. Yeah, I went to school in the hood, so. But all
that was like my middle school. Like bro said, like when I went to high school, that's when I started being around a lot more white people.
Fucking white people make me sick.
Yo, back to boxing. It's just you got too racial with it. Back to boxing, homie.
Let's do it.
Yeah, okay.
Fuck these white
Hey,
people.
along the side of white people, I think Caleb Plant is okay. I think he might be the coldest like white boxer
Who
I've
just
seen in
fucked
a
him up?
while.
It's slipping my mind.
His name was Resendez.
Okay, yeah.
Right, yeah, the young fucking pretty looking dude. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, he fucked him up.
He kind of
See,
So
like
you think?
Mario Lopez.
Yeah,
Do y'all
he
think
does.
he's washed? Do y'all think he's a gatekeeper now, or what?
I don't.
What? How
I
would you
don't
put his
think
status?
he's. I wouldn't say he's washed, but I think it's definitely the down end. I think it's.
Oh.
I think it's going down. He's nowhere near like done, but I think
Mm.
like these next 3 to 5 is probably gonna be where it stops.
I say he
Okay.
lose one more time, and it's probably over for him.
Would you say like a Dillian White, Derek Chisora level, where it's just like, okay, if you want to get into that next tier, go through Plant. That's what I'm seeing him
I can
right
see
now.
like a dude like Diego Pacheco beating him, and then that's like a good win for him.
That's vicious. I can't get behind that.
Yeah,
I don't
You
know.
might be right. You might be right, but I wouldn't give Pacheco the
No,
default
I ain't say he would beat him, but if he
And
was to beat him, that would be like a good name on his resume.
step up. Okay, I feel you, champ.
Resendez had already had a loss, right, or two?
Yeah, he lost to I forgot. He lost to like, I think like a decently big name.
Yeah, so I'm curious what happens with him. Does that win propel him to start getting some more dubs, or does he just kind of fall back into where he was?
Shouldn't he be in that Mungia like Berlanga category?
I mean, I put
Maybe.
Berlanga
No?
in a very different category than most. I don't have Berlanga very high. He has to prove himself to me.
No, but I mean status wise. You feel me? Because they're pushing him. They're pushing Berlanga on us.
Who's pushing him besides Nestor? Like, who really pushes Berlanga?
I mean, he's getting the cards, right? He's headlining against Shiraz. That's what I'm talking about.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
I don't
That's a
know.
good
I don't
point.
feel like he's bad. I just don't feel like he's good. Like,
Yo, did you see his fucking shadow boxing? That shit was ridiculous.
When
Did
he
you
was
see
like
that?
against the ropes doing some weird shit.
Yo, yes.
I just saw a clip of it. It didn't look that weird to me. People kept talking about it. He just looked like
Yeah, I thought he looked
that shit looked goofy.
No, Goofy was
I could do better
wilder.
than that. I'm not even fronting. Like, it wasn't like he was actually visualizing the opponent in front of him. He was just playing with the game. That's how I looked at it. It was just bullshit. I'm sorry.
The Resendez dude, he lost to a dude named Marcos Hernandez, and then Elijah Garcia, who was 15-0 with 12 knockouts.
Okay, so no real names, but
And he beat Jared Hurd though. Jared Hurd and Caleb Plant.
okay.
Hey, real quick, Yayan, what's up at your bet? What's the status on that?
Which one?
You know what I'm talking about.
Alberto?
I can't name them names.
Alberto, you guys saw Alberto. He was dying to get 200. He was really.
I cannot name them names. What's up? He said 200? 200?
He said he kept saying, "I'll cam up right now if somebody says me 200. The rent is due." And I think he was dead serious. Which is weird.
Man, see, like I can't even do it. I can't even take it back there, but you know.
Prostitution kind of. It's like, come on.
I can't even do it.
Suck your dick, just send me the money.
Yo.
That's
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
Reference. Yeah, nah, you don't.
No, I got it.
You guys are keeping it copacetic. But yeah,
I'm really trying, champ. I'm really trying.
But he, yeah, I don't know. But hey, man, people are struggling. I get it.
So, with that being said, do we think Alberto is older than what we think now, or what's up?
No, okay.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to speculate on if he's going to honor it. I just want to know the terms. It's now Canelo and Crawford. Is that correct? 200. You send him 200, or he cams up and hits the bag and announces himself. Is that correct?
That's
okay.
That's
Don't forget one other detail.
That's what we're gonna.
Detail. We have one more person who said she will cam up if he does.
Oh, that's right. Kalia. No. Clarissa.
It's a package deal. Yeah.
I mean,
more funny though.
What Mosa? Alberto, I got these cheeseburgers, man. Oh,
I got these cheeseburgers. It's a Men's Society reference. When he shot him.
He probably never seen that.
No, I did. I just
no. He's seen it. He's seen it.
That's my
and
favorite.
I bet not only that, Marco has also seen "Don't Be a Menace," which is even more funnier take on it. Yo, that shit was so bugged out. Hell yeah, that's one of my favorite comedies.
dope movie. I love when he's like, talk dirty to me. I'm coming. She's like, what?
Yo, with the Kool-Aid and the butter. Oh, that was it. Yo.
That's where I got my like, hey, Cole. That's where I got my like California accent.
We don't talk like that. At least I don't talk like that.
No, you don't. You don't. There was one dude in here that kind of sounded like that the other day.
That's funny.
One of the dudes that came in here from he kind of had that. Unpopular opinion. That movie was garbage. I love Wayans though. Come on. Man.
That's very unpopular, Yayan. Why are you fucking chatting in the shit when you're on the panel? I hate that.
Marco's a real one. He knows the hood classic. Come on now. My favorite hood movie. I'm gonna have to go with New Jack City.
It was good. You was gonna say that. You always referencing Nino Brown.
I know. I love that movie.
Always Nino Brown.
With a close second to Juice. Now, I don't usually include Don't Be a Menace because even though it's a hood movie, it's a total parody. But if you want to include that, that's up there too. I was never a big fan of Menace to Society.
Boys in the Hood, Menace to Society.
He don't like the West.
And you're just showing your New York bias. You're showing your New York bias right now.
You don't like Paid in Full?
Paid in Full is the best. I didn't want to say.
Right. I mean,
not the best. It was cool.
Belly was okay.
It was cool.
What was the one with Queen Latifah and she's a lesbian?
Set It Off.
Set It Off.
That one was good. That one was good.
No, I didn't even like it. I thought it was like a dead, Dead President's parody. Like, yeah.
It was.
I mean, it came out right after that. It was probably already under production when Dead Presidents was going on. But no, I like both of those movies.
And there's what's the one where Fredro Starr they're like on a basketball team?
Above the Rim?
Yeah.
No, not Above the Rim. Above the Rim was Denzel.
You talking about?
No, Above the Rim was Tupac, wasn't it?
Love and Basketball.
Yeah. No, one I just saw. Come on, somebody older.
No, He Got Game was with the one with Denzel. So we're getting it all mixed up.
Starr, yeah, Denzel. Fredro Starr and they're Rhea Perlman coaches like a hood basketball team.
Oh, Coach Carter.
Oh yeah, that's a classic. Coach Carter.
Oh yes.
Jackson?
Okay, now I know about.
Was Samuel L. Jackson?
No.
No. Oh,
what the hell? What?
Damn. I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
Coach Carter.
Yo.
It's
Coach Carter was based off a basketball team here in Richmond, California, in the Bay. I don't think that's what you're talking about, though.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. Just look up
Fredro Starr on a baskbasketball team. I don't remember
Onyx.
that.
Fredro Starr from Onyx. Just look.
Yeah, I know who he is, but I don't remember that movie.
Rhea Perlman. She's married to Danny DeVito. She played like
that old white lady. No, I don't remember what you're talking about.
I just watched it not too long ago.
Nah, a really good hood classic. Y'all seen Hardball?
It's Sunset Park.
Come on, champ.
Yeah, I knew it. Yeah, okay.
Sunset Park. What time is it? It's time to get down. It's time to represent.
Also, you know, it's a hood movie. Technically, Dangerous Minds. Technically.
Yes. Yo, that shit was lit. I was like,
you know what? One of my favorite. And this is a hood movie, but it's not. Lean on Me. It is.
No, it is. It is. It definitely is.
That's Spike Lee, right?
What's that?
That's Spike Lee, right?
No.
Oh.
I don't know who directed it, but it's Morgan Freeman. It's back in the 80s. It's before your time, champ.
About this fucked up school in Jersey.
Yeah, I'm tripping. Yeah, I know that.
That's
when we told him to jump.
Yeah, when he goes, you smoke crack, don't you? That's that when I used
you smoke crack, don't you?
When I use this.
You smoke crack, don't you? You smoke crack, don't you?
That's from that movie. That's Morgan Freeman saying that. He's like,
yo, Marco, let's be real though. That fat kid from Juice was not smoking crack. He was hefty as fuck. He was not smoking crack.
Yeah.
Maybe he just started. He just
started. The crack starter program. I feel you.
Those are my favorite. I mean, to me, the New Jack City is always the best. That shit is so dope.
See, that's East Coast bias. I'm gonna say, damn. I gotta go with Boys in the Hood because that was just the hardest one to me.
You know what, CJ? I do like that, even though I don't relate to it. I saw it when it came out, and I did like it. Like it's up there.
Right.
Not.
What do you think about? It was a little more low budget, but you seen South Central?
Yeah.
How'd you feel about that one?
I seen it, but Fresh. Stay Wavy, Not Lying. That's one of the best hood movies ever. But you said which movie you just said?
South Central.
Yeah, that movie, all right. I never my dad told me to watch it. I never really It never really hit home to me.
I don't know. I saw it when I was 7, and it definitely hit for me.
Mm.
Maybe
Oh,
8.
You know, I think it's like because the acting not the best. I think I'm not a
No,
fan of the
exactly. It is not. It's kind of hokey. It's like a fucking play, like Shakespeare acting, but the message was cool.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess. I mean, house party aren't hood movies, are they? Or they kind of are.
They are. I consider them hood
They
movies.
like they hood comedies.
Yeah,
Right.
hood comedies are a whole different.
Like
I
a
guess
precursor to Friday. You feel me? Without the weed. But yeah, it was
Friday's
like
a hood movie, right? Yeah.
a
Yeah,
kid's
yeah.
hood comedy. A kid's hood comedy is how
I
I
that's
would
the
never
classify it.
liked Friday because I didn't like
How?
stoner
Come on,
type
champ.
of movies. I don't
what?
smoke weed. I'm not into it.
No, yo, I didn't smoke weed till like 10 years after that, but that shit was just hilarious.
Just
That
like
shit,
some
it's a
people
classic.
like the other weed movie, which is a total opposite of a hood movie. It's a white boy fucking. What's it called? The one where it's in the 70s.
Cheech and Chong.
No.
Shit,
Or
I
it's,
thought you were gonna say half baked till you said the 70s.
I thought he was gonna say how high before he said white
Yeah,
boy.
that's
no,
why I
no.
How
thought so.
high?
Okay.
What's it called? Come on,
70s.
somebody in here.
I
I
had movie in the
doubt
70s.
anybody in here would have.
Hey,
It's
stay
all
wavy. He knows something.
yes, Dazed and Confused. Thank you, Mo. That one.
Oh,
I
okay, yeah, that's way back.
I like The
I
The
didn't
Wood.
Wood was
consider that a
terrible.
pothead movie
I
though.
never liked it. The Wood.
Me
It was
neither.
like corny to me.
Baby boy was
The
good
Wood
too
was
though.
cool.
Baby, hey, stay wavy. You know he
Yeah.
know. Stay wavy. No, I don't know. He in here. He put in all of them. He talking about baby boy.
Baby Boy was good. Baby Boy was good.
Yo, Training Day, but with Denzel.
Would you
Yeah, that's
consider
a
that
hood
a hood
movie.
movie?
That's a hood
Yeah.
I
movie.
consider that a crossover mainstream.
That
You know
was
what I mean?
that's like
Because
top 5 for me.
Yeah, that's a
most of
hood
the
movie.
cast wasn't black. It was
It was a
black,
mix.
white,
Yeah,
and
that's
obviously
true.
Hispanic.
That's true. But he was
I
like
wouldn't consider it a
a
hood movie.
dirty.
I mean,
but
technically,
they had that part when he was in the hood when they wouldn't.
No, I feel you.
technically the movie Kids is a hood movie. Even though it's all white people, it is a hood movie. Technically.
Interesting. Well, not all. You had Harold. Shout out to Harold.
Harold,
But
yeah, he died. Mattia, my wife knew him.
I
My
know.
wife used to date a skateboarder back in the day and so she used to hang out with him because they were cool.
And Casper passed away too. You knew that?
Yes,
AKA Roach from Next
OD.
Friday. Yeah.
Yeah, he OD'd. Yeah. American History
Crazy.
X is not a hood movie.
You ever seen
Hell nah. It's the
That's
Belly,
opposite.
Say what again?
Belly with Nas and DMX?
Yeah, I said Belly earlier. Yeah.
Oh, I ain't hear you.
I didn't like Belly.
That one was alright.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
It was
It was.
alright.
It was all right.
Belly.
That movie. I
I'm
was
with him.
like,
It was all right.
everything.
American History
Yo,
X
I'm
isn't
gonna
a hood
say this:
movie.
the direction was dope, like the visuals, because Hype Williams used to produce all the dope ass videos back in the day. But as far as you know what I mean, the characters and the storyline, no, it wasn't that hot. But I mean, it was cool. It was cool.
Yeah, The Players Club. That's one.
Y'all seen
That's
Hardball?
No.
No,
I
I
was
mean,
just
never
about to
all
say
the way
that.
through.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Never all the way through. That was after my time. I was already like adult by then.
Yeah.
Man,
What about Sugar Hill?
Yeah.
Sugar
That was
Hill,
cool.
holy shit.
That's
Yeah.
set in my hood. Well, not my hood, but in Manhattan. Yeah. Yeah. Sugar Hill was pretty dope.
Yes, yeah, that is. That's Harlem, right?
That's Harlem. Yeah. All the way uptown. Yep. Well, okay. So these aren't hood movies. No, they can't be. Well, okay. Let's do this. Now we're gonna get real abstract. Harlem
Let's go.
Nights. Would that be a hood movie?
No.
Yes.
It's no.
1930s.
I would
hood,
say
though.
no. It's just a black movie. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like that
But
because everything black people do is like a connotation. It's like they black,
Yeah,
so it
it's
got to
not
be
a
hood.
hood because you're right. They weren't in the hood. They were in like
Yeah, it's just
Okay,
a black
okay.
movie.
they
though.
weren't
It's
hood
a-
dudes either. They were actually
Exactly.
sophisticated dudes.
CCC.
I gotta disagree with you, Diane, because of this. Hood originally way before your time. Let's rewind it. It used to mean neighborhood, and that was definitely based on a black neighborhood. Even though they were white collar, you know what I
Yeah,
mean,
but our
buttoned up like I
connotations.
am, it was a neighborhood movie.
Yeah, but
You feel
our
me?
connotations now are not neighborhood. We're using hood in the sense of like a rough area.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
and they was
okay.
distinguished.
If you want to
gentlemen.
if you want to draw the line there, then I have to agree with you. But I have a different definition. It's just the neighborhood, because it wasn't always about fucking poverty and low class and crime and shit. It was just about the neighborhood.
I got a total hood movie, And this is not only the hood where there's like minorities, but the hood where there's fucking Italians. Do the Right Thing. That shit had all the hoods in it.
Yes,
Bronx
definitely
Tale.
a hood movie.
Bronx Tale's another
Now
hood movie, but it's the Italian
okay,
hood.
exactly. Yeah,
That's borderline. That's borderline because it was more centered on the Italians and fucking.
But that was a
you know
hood,
what I mean?
like where they grew up. It was also poor.
That's what I'm saying. I was gonna say them, but I'm like, I just did. It was like kind of a contradiction because I'm like, they white, so it can't be a hood movie. But
But it can be. And Mo, the fucking hood where in Do the Right Thing and in the Bronx Tale, that shit was ghetto. And ghetto in terms, what's your definition of ghetto? It was poor. There was crime.
Yeah.
To me, that's a hood, regardless of what ethnicity lives there. Poor. You know what I'm saying? That's what the hood is to me.
See,
I
but
feel you.
at the other time, I feel like what also makes a hood movie is like, I feel like, do we have people in the hood watching these movies? I feel like if it's a movie set in the hood and people in the hood ain't watching it, it's not a movie. Like I can argue that certain black movies are hood movies because the wider black audience didn't watch it, but people in the hood is watching it. Like Roll Bounce might be a hood movie. Not gonna lie.
I like what Mo just
okay,
said.
okay, that's a good point.
Any movie that has neighborhood crackheads, it's a hood movie.
Hell no. Hey, that is a qualifier.
Oh,
to
y'all didn't
automatically
say
get you in there.
Crooklyn.
Crooklyn,
Hey,
Crooklyn,
Justice
holy
is one of
shit.
them.
Yo, me and my cousins used to watch that
Romeo
relentless.
Must Die.
When
I
the
never saw Romeo Must Die.
let me say this real quick to Yayan. When the dog popped out of the couch, we could not stop dying laughing when I was like 9, 10 years old. That shit was hilarious.
Is Scarface a hood movie?
Good question.
No.
No, they weren't in the
It's
hood.
No,
Okay,
hell no.
but I'm thinking about it because he wasn't in the hood, but
He was poor.
he was poor up until a point. I feel like for most of the movie he was living lavish.
Yeah, in a
But-
mansion, yeah.
But
Right. It was
we
just
know-
it's a crime drama. It's a
but
crime
we know
drama.
that's
It's
not
not
where
a
he
hood
was
movie.
from though. We know he was
I
from,
love it.
Like we seen like really briefly at the start of the movie, we seen him like when he was in Colombia.
No, Cuba.
Cuba, I'm tweaking. He was Cuban?
You got it.
Yeah, Cuba. Oh, Carlito's Way. Hood movie.
Yeah.
Yo, I wanted to say this real quick since you brought it up. Little trivia, Marco.
Right.
Al Pacino actually said "maricon" in Scarface as well, not just in Carlito's Way.
But he didn't say but he didn't say punk
No.
motherfucker.
No. It was at the shootout at the very
His
end. It was like, "Come on,
in
Mari,
Scarface.
come on, maricon."
Right, but his accent in Scarface was good. His shit in Carlito's Way the
Right.
whole time I thought was like whack.
What
like-
ethnicity, what nationality is he supposed to be in Carlito's Way?
He's supposed to be a fucking Boricua, Puerto Rican. Stupid.
Okay.
Goddamn Puerto Rican. That was the worst casting.
Did y'all like Tony Montana or what's it, Michael Corleone more?
I like Tony.
That's
I
Scarface,
connect
right?
more with Tony.
I mean, that's Scarface.
I'm going hard. I'm going hard.
What up, Eric?
Nah,
yeah,
I
the
like-
Dead Presidents is one.
I like Michael Corleone more because
Go ahead.
I feel like he was just more like I can empathize with his character. Like he the oldest son, and he didn't want to have to, but his dad got shot, and he's like, I gotta take care of business.
You got to take it over. I understand
like-
what you're saying from a character standpoint, but I was just like always connected more with Tony, just not giving a fuck. I'm gonna shoot my way to the top. Fuck anybody who get in my way. I mean, he did fucking kill his best friend Manolo, which I didn't condone, but no, I always prefer
You
Tony
guys-
Montana.
You guys forgot the biggest hood movie of all time, Malibu's Most Wanted.
Calm the fuck down.
That's your favorite.
I never seen the whole thing. It was just too corny. Too corny.
No,
I
like
thought
that
it
movie
was funny. I thought it was funny.
He used that like when I was a kid. That was like one of my favorites.
It's funny, like when he's like, "Yo, the lines at the Star Bizucks be crazy, yo."
I don't think he
Yeah, I
should have
can't.
shot Manolo, but like the whole movie, like you can tell he did not like no. Like that's a boundary you just don't cross. Like especially with like your best homie. No. I feel like as soon as he did that, it was I don't think he should have shot him. I don't think he should have killed him. But definitely like that Warren's an ass whooping. Like you don't not his sister, especially you see the relationship he has with the rest of his family, and he's only close with his sister.
Let me like dial down on this. Are you saying that Manolo shouldn't have tried to fuck with his sister. That's where he crossed the line. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
I can agree with that. I would never
What was
fuck with my
Manolo?
homie
What's
sister.
that from?
He's his right hand man on Scarface. He was the dude that fucking shot Frank in the fucking.
A
Sorry.
little unknown fact. My
Ooh.
third cousin was in Scarface. He was the dude who ended up getting killed and hung from the helicopter. He was in
You're bullshitting.
The dude with the
One
big
that said
nose.
Reddit.
Mark Margolis. He was also in Better Call Saul.
What was his fucking name in that movie? It was
He was the one who was
He
like gonna
was-
kill the
he
kids.
was-
I know exactly what you're talking about. The fucking
He's
the
he was
hairline.
in Better Call
I'm sorry,
Saul.
I'm
Breaking
sorry.
Bad. I mean, he's in Breaking Bad.
Who's in Breaking Bad?
That's my cousin, my third cousin. He's the same guy in Scarface. He's
I'm
a
saying,
written.
No way.
who did he play in Breaking Bad?
Fuck. I don't
'Cause
remember.
I seen the
Look him
entirety
up
of
right now.
Breaking Bad.
Mark Margolis. He just passed
Mark-
away recently.
Mark-
You're right.
No,
Know his
hold on. I
face.
just want to
R.I.P.
say real quick. Kobe,
Oscar. His name was Oscar in Scarface.
I don't know, but go ahead, yeah.
Kobe Camp. Poetic Justice is a great movie.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, that's
He was
my third.
he was the oldest Salamanca.
Yep.
What?
Yeah, that's my third.
Oh
cousin.
shit!
That was
Interesting.
like my father's second cousin, so I guess would be my third cousin. Yeah. He died. I always wanted to go. Like we used to talk on the phone. I haven't seen him in years, and he passed away recently. So there goes that. But
Yeah.
yeah.
R.I.P. Yeah.
Yeah, so that was dope. Yeah, that's the guy that Gus blew up. Exactly. That's who that was. Yep.
Your cousin
Hell
was
no.
Hector Salamanca. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Talking
that's-
about, that's
you
my
know his face,
guy.
right? Yeah, he's been in mad movies.
Stupendous actor. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Thank
That's
you.
what's his name? I forgot his name in the show.
Hector Salamanca.
Yeah, Hector. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
he's a
Yep.
great actor,
Yeah,
man.
he's-
Sorry
So
for-
how you related to a Hispanic dude?
He's not.
That's the same fucking guy.
He's
That's
not?
crazy. Well, I
He's
mean,
Jewish, ain't he?
He is Jewish. Yeah.
So he a white
that's
dude?
like 30 years apart.
he's
That's
white.
crazy. I didn't even realize that.
Yeah, my father's side had Jewish in him. Yep.
Hector
So he
Salamanca.
side. He looks, but he had that face where he could play Hispanic, Italian. He had that face where he could play a lot of different things, which is why he was, I guess, successful.
That lighter brown skin tone, yeah.
Yep.
Hey, Marco, you think I could play Hispanic?
Maybe like a Dominican or like a Honduran.
Yeah,
I was waiting for it.
I was
I'm
about
just
to say I
fucking with you,
definitely
champ. I'm just fucking
Yeah,
with
you could. Yeah, you could be a Puerto Rican, a Dominican, for sure. Jewish people historically got away with playing Hispanic. Yeah, I guess.
Yo, you remember back in the day in Hollywood where they used to fucking have I don't know, white people play Indian, like put the fucking not blackface, but fucking Indian face,
Yeah,
I guess, whatever
mad-
the fuck you want to call
They
it.
were mad
That shit was
racist.
crazy.
Yeah, they had
Right, like in the John Wayne.
Asian,
John
they always
Wayne
have
era.
buck teeth. Like, whenever they played Asian, it was so racist. Right?
Yeah.
Every time. And it was
Yeah.
nobody looked at it. Like, that was like, no, that's what the stereotype is. That looks good.
Right.
The Mexican dude from The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly was Jewish, for instance. Okay.
Interesting.
Okay, Mo. John Wayne played Genghis Khan. Yes, there you go.
Are you
Yo.
for real? Hell no.
Mo, I'm telling you, Mo might be one of the only guys who could fuck with me with Jeopardy. I'll still fuck him up. I'm almost 20 years older. There's no way he's gonna know more than me. But
what's the other old dude? He was like known for like doing like westerns and stuff, but he still was kind of like relevant.
You talking about
Oh,
Clint
white
Eastwood?
dude. Yeah, him. Yeah.
Yeah, Clint Eastwood. He's still alive. He's in his He might be damn near 100 at this point.
Yeah, he's ancient.
Yeah, Clint Eastwood. I got it first, Mo. Get out of here. See, you're with me, but I got it first. What's your favorite actor? Macaulay Culkin. Just kidding, Shane.
I'd have to think on it for a bit.
Shane knows a lot about acting, and not only because his family's in the business, obviously, but he knows a lot. A lot. His dad's a big like acting a big movie buff. His dad, Eli Wallach, was okay.
Marco, you ever auditioned for a role?
Yeah, a couple times. I thought about acting, but I didn't really follow through with it. Shane was on Broadway.
Oh, wow. Shout out to him.
Yeah, he had a run on Broadway when he was younger, like 9, 10 or whatever, 11 years old.
I like what's the dog name? from American Psycho. I like he a good actor.
Well, the British dude,
Yo, Bale.
Yeah, Christian
Bale?
Bale. Yep.
My
He's alright.
favorite.
Yo,
Kind of
yo, that
What?
movie is so fucking crazy. Yeah, I'm not even gonna go into what I
You
did
know
based on that movie, but yeah,
it's a
it's a hell of a movie.
It's terrible. It's a sequel to that movie.
What did you do based on that movie? Now you have us curious because that movie was crazy. So whatever you did based off that movie has to be. Well,
I didn't harm anybody. I'm gonna tell you that. What I did do is when I was hitting it from the back, I looked in the mirror and I flexed my fucking biceps.
we all, yo, I
Yeah,
think all
everybody
of us
went
have
to
done
do
that shit.
Yeah, everybody
Like,
went to do that.
as an ode.
Word. Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
We've all done that. Or did the high five during the train. Boom.
No. See, I
What?
don't
Pause
do that.
on the
I don't get
train,
down like that.
Marco.
Whoa.
I don't
Yeah,
condone
no,
it.
he
Nope.
wild.
Never.
Did I say that out loud? Okay. Well, whatever.
You got to be trolling.
Nah,
No, he's being for
I
real.
actually-
He's
Marco,
being
how
for
do
real.
you get hard with another man right there?
that happened.
Yeah,
that,
that's
happened once, and it was weird. I
Well,
never did it
Alberto,
again.
wouldn't you know about that?
Oh shit. Oh yeah, Alberto, you shouldn't start. You said some of the tootiest.
No, I'm
fruitiest
joking.
shit.
I'm joking.
Alberto.
Nah, but my favorite actor got to be he passed away. What's it? Eddie Murphy brother? What's it?
Charlie Murphy.
Charlie. Yeah,
Murphy.
yeah.
Yes, Charlie Murphy was funny. Like
Yeah, he was.
No,
think,
but I'm not second guessing you. But what did he
Hey.
act in? What did he? I mean, I saw his comedy, but what did he act in?
he didn't do a lot of like he was in a lot of small time projects. He never had his own lead. Like I think what really made me think he was funny. I remember I probably was like 9 and I seen him in Roll Bounce. I was watching Roll Bounce with my mom and them, and he was just one of the garbage men, and he was like, it was just funny. I don't know. He was just funny, and he was just a garbage man. Like he didn't really do a lot of like big movies, like where he was important.
MPO, I definitely disagree with that. That's a hugely unpopular opinion. But did you guys know that Happy Gilmore 2 is coming out? Did you guys know that?
Are you serious? Oh, they don't
Serious.
need to ruin that, man. That's one of my favorite white
I'm serious.
comedies of all time. I'll put that way up there. You feel me?
Wait, I thought Tom
shit
Hanks wasn't acting anymore.
Tom Hanks?
What's he talking about?
You talking about Adam Sandler? Come on,
Yeah,
champ.
that's Adam Sandler.
Oh, I
Tom
thought you said
Hanks?
Forrest Gump. My bad.
Forrest
What
Gump.
the hell? How did he get Forrest Gump from Happy Gilmore?
At a happy
I would say something, but never mind. But look though, so is I want to ask, is Life a hood movie? But
Yeah,
Eddie and Mike.
Yeah, I guess.
Hood? No.
That's what
Well,
I'm
I guess
saying.
by my definition,
It's
it would
a
have to
black
be, right?
movie.
It's a black movie, but it was
Exactly.
based on the neighborhood in the fucking 1920s or whatever the fuck. So
Into
maybe
Deep.
I'm.
Into Deep.
Deep's a hood movie.
Yeah,
Definitely.
absolutely.
Yeah.
That's a great movie.
Okay. Well, is Blue Streak a hood movie?
Yes.
No.
Ain't that a cop movie?
You know what else is a hood movie? Kind of. Nothing to Lose.
Don't do it.
Nothing to Lose.
Okay.
Ramon Lawrence. That's kind of a hood movie too.
Which one? Who is his co-star in that?
That's when they told Tim Robbins.
Okay.
What
remember
about
that?
I
Stomp
thought
the
that was the
Yard?
one with Nick Nolte. The one with Nick
Hey,
Nolte.
Alberto knows something. But bro, Blue Streak, that's not a hood movie, bro. That's like saying Bad Boys is a hood movie.
No, it's
Bad
not
Boys
because
is
it's
a
not the
cop
same.
movie.
It's not the same.
That's why Blue Streak is a cop movie, ain't it?
Cop movie.
But it is. But he's also not a cop. He's pretending.
And he's like, you gotta.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask this. So him being black makes it a hood movie?
No. Like
That's what
I
I'm
said, it's
saying.
the hood audience.
It's not.
It's the hood
So
audience.
he's
brother.
from the hood in that movie. He's pretending to be a cop, but he's really from the hood. But I guess it doesn't really take place in the hood. So yeah, I guess it can.
That's what I'm
It kind of
saying.
did though. It kind of did, and it's the exposure. You gotta take like if you wanted to say Bad Boys was a hood movie, you could only say Bad Boys 1 was a hood movie. You couldn't say the whole franchise.
I can agree with that.
Not even
because-
Bad Boys 1 because it was like a summer blockbuster. It wasn't fucking.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Like
That's
Yeah,
what
no,
I'm
I'm
saying.
with you, and I don't think they're hood movies, but you know, yeah, no, they're not really. They're cop
You-
movies.
Talks is a
I
great
think
movie.
Blue Streak has a viable case. I
Money
think
Talks is Money. That's
No.
one of my favorite movies.
Hey,
And Money
No,
Talks-
that's like that
Money
was the
Talks,
fuzzy.
guys, is where I got this from.
I
That's
know,
him.
I know it.
That's Chris
I had to
Tucker's
look it
name.
up.
Yeah, Is that
But
a hood movie?
let me say this: it was like that fuzzy era in the late '90s where the black comics were crossing over. So no, it
Yeah, I
wasn't a
wouldn't
hood
say.
movie. It
Yeah,
was a
no.
mainstream thing.
Oh
Yeah.
It was a
yeah, Mo
mainstream
Money.
movie.
Mo Money, Strictly Business is a hood movie.
Mo Money
What's
Strictly
No,
the?
Bit. I thought I was going to say Mo
Hey,
Money.
it's
no
a mix.
problems.
Nah, actually, it wasn't
What
really in
about
the
a
hood.
Bronx Tale?
We
Yeah,
already
we already
said
did
that.
that
Yeah,
one.
We
That
talked
was
But
about
a
that.
look. What's the movie with Marlon Wayans? I forgot the older one. And then Stacey Dash in that movie.
Sean Wayans or
No,
Keenen
no, no,
Ivory
no,
that,
no.
Wayans.
that's Strictly Business. Or no,
Oh,
that's Mo
that's
Money. That's Mo Money.
okay. Okay.
Yeah,
She was
Yeah.
bad in that movie.
yeah, she was
Who?
with her green eyes.
Stacey Dash.
Oh shit!
I forgot her name, but
Timeless.
Is White Chicks like a hood movie or that's like a comedy?
See, that's what I'm
I don't know. I
saying.
never
Movies
seen that
like
gay
that,
shit. I'm sorry.
movies like that, they not hood
a
movies.
white
They
chick
they
set
CJ.
black
in
movies.
in the Hamptons. Like that's the
See,
opposite
That's
of
what
a
I'm
hood.
saying. They black
but like
movies.
that's why like I'm saying like it can't. We can't even just say it's a black movie because a lot of people. I feel like if you seen it while you was like in the hood or if you was poor or in the trenches while you seen the movie, it has a viable case as a hood movie.
That's just it being a good movie. That don't
Yeah,
make it a hood
That's
movie.
subjective. That's subjective. I do
And,
feel what you're saying. Like if it was targeted towards, the hood, then I get that, but not if I seen it because that's very
Yeah, because
subjective.
that's not everybody. I agree.
Right.
Because yeah. Okay, is Norbit a hood movie?
it's a bad
Never
movie.
seen that gay shit.
Yeah,
You never
no,
seen Norbit?
it's just because
Hell
that's what I'm
no.
saying. It's not.
I
No.
was in my 20s when that shit came out, and that shit just looked goofy to me.
Man,
Fuck
that's what
no,
I'm
I
saying.
didn't see
That's
that.
like a
whack.
black. That was like a big movie back then. And Kobe Camp, like he knows some lottery ticket. That's a great movie.
No. Lottery
Juice.
Ticket was like
Juice is one of America. I'm with you. That's my second. Come to America.
It's a
Yeah,
comedy.
that
That's a
was in the hood
comedy.
though. That was in the hoods of Queens.
It's a comedy though.
So
See,
we
that's
don't
that's a
include
great
that one?
argument. That's borderline because it wasn't nothing ghetto about it. It was like
And
I'm
that's Eddie
coming to
Murphy. Eddie
America
Murphy
to
was
meet my
Ghetto,
always
he
a
queen.
big
said
star.
he
So
said the hood,
I don't know.
and that shit was in
That's
the hood.
borderline.
That was in the hood of
Yeah,
Queens.
I mean, yes,
But half
but
of it,
but
the other half was in the
peep
nice
game, peep
part
game.
where Mr. McDowell lived.
Even the father McDowell was in Queens, but he was not in the hood.
He
You
was
feel
in the
me? He had a
nice
nice
area.
suburban
Yeah,
home,
he was in
right?
Jamaica
So
Commons.
not too many, except for the actual restaurant McDowell's. The shit was not in the hood. So
That's
I don't know.
let me tell you something. I know exactly where that is. That's not in the hood either. That's in Jackson Heights. The restaurant.
Oh
It's,
shit. Okay,
it's an
well,
actual. I believe it was a Burger King, not even a McDonald's, and it's still there, and it's not in
that's
the hood.
funny. Yeah. Okay.
Mo put a classic into it too.
Mo, what?
He put a classic. I'm gonna get you, sucker. That's a great movie.
Oh yeah, it's a hood movie, but that's a that's a parody like High School High. That's technically a hood movie. You ever
Yo,
see that?
That was funny, yo. When I
CJ,
was
you
a
probably know this
teenager,
movie.
that shit was crazy. Go ahead,
Yeah.
Yanni.
What's the
Gran Torino is a hood movie. So is Four Brothers. That's a fucked
yeah.
up
Pulp
hood.
Four
Fiction is a good
Brothers was
movie. It's
so
not a hood
good.
movie though.
I fuck with Four Brothers heavy.
It's the movie with Tyrese, the game in there, Megan Good. I forgot what it's called.
Baby
Oh, I
Boy?
know what you're talking about.
No,
When
no,
he
no, no, no.
kidnaps the daughter. No, he
Yeah,
kidnaps his daughter.
yeah.
Damn, what was the name of that? I know
I
exactly what you're
forgot.
talking about, Champ.
That was
Yeah.
one of my favorite movies as a kid.
Oh, it was cool. I can't
No,
believe you say as a kid because I was so fucking old when this shit came out. But yeah, I feel you.
I was like,
I feel
that
like
came on like 06 or something.
the movie was weird.
Exactly.
Eric,
I don't know.
I already hit him with Do the Right Thing, Eric. I already hit him with that
I
one.
was already engaged when that came out. So yeah, I feel you though.
Jungle Fever. That's a hood movie.
I never seen Jungle Fever. I just
I
know
Borderline.
only had Jungle Fever once. CJ's had it a bunch of times. I've had it a bunch of times.
Yeah.
And
You're
Tyson
right.
never have it apparently.
Yeah,
Okay.
I just know Jungle Fever as a phrase my uncle uses to say like yeah.
You didn't know it was a movie, Tyson?
I didn't know it was a movie. I just knew
It's a
like
Spike Lee movie about obviously a black man, Wesley Snipes, banging a
white
white woman. But it's a mix. Like she comes from a mad racist Italian hood part of Bensonhurst in New York City, and he comes from like Harlem. So it was like a two worlds colliding kind of thing.
Yo, and yeah, the black chicks in the movie were not having it. You should go back and watch that, champ.
Yeah, nobody was having it. Yeah.
Heartbeats.
5 Heartbeats. Man.
No, it's just like It was a ripoff of the. I mean, I understand people have a soft place in their hearts for it, but to me, just a ripoff of the Temptations movie. It wasn't even real.
Yeah, the Temptation movie was way better.
That was so fucking dope. I watched it with my mom a couple years back.
Oh, y'all seen the New Edition movie?
Oh, what was that movie that fucking Frank White? The character was Frank White. That's a hood movie.
American Gangster?
Yeah, no, where maybe that's it. Christopher Walken plays like
No, that was a different one.
B.I.G.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
You
That
know
was back in the
B.I.G. calls
90s.
himself Frank White all the time. It was a movie
That was back in the 90s. I know what you're talking about, but I
King
can't
of NY.
place the
Thank you,
title.
Eric. That one, King of NY.
What was it?
that's a
Yeah,
good movie.
yes.
King of New York. Yeah, I never even heard of it. And then after Big started rapping about it, I remember watching it, and I didn't think it was that good. And this motherfucker like talked about it like it was like The Godfather, like it was gold.
The Black Frank White. Yeah.
Yeah. And the weird thing was the Frank White. Yeah, he was a fucking white drug dealer in New York City, and it just I don't know. I didn't like the casting. I didn't think it was believable. I didn't like it.
What's the damn, I forgot his name. It's Lawrence Fishburne plays like it's like a historical black figure.
Oh,
I
that's
don't know who he
Hoodlum.
plays.
That's Hoodlum.
Yeah, Hoodlum. Yep.
Hoodlum, yeah.
Marco, you ever see Mall Cop? Paul Blart?
Yo,
Paul
Yeah,
Blart.
that's random.
you're
Why?
coming out of nowhere, man.
Why?
I thought that was like an all-time classic.
What?
The first one.
See?
Yeah, I ain't gonna
Alberto,
lie. In our
Alberto, I'm
generation,
trying to.
that's a-
I
that's a
gotta
good-
say
that's
this.
a
I
good
gotta
movie.
say this real quick, man. I gotta clear the air. Alberto, you know we squashed our shit, but sometimes, like a lot of times with the tutti frutti shit, I think you're just trolling, trying to get a reaction, man. I'm sorry.
You don't
If I'm
think-
wrong, correct
Right,
me.
I'm thinking the same thing, Alberto. I think you're just fucking with us. You don't really think that's an all-time.
Yeah.
No, personally, that's like like one of my favorites.
Okay, some people say that about Talladega Nights, and I hate that fucking movie. I think it's so stupid.
Y'all
I
know,
never seen it.
honestly, I have never had a problem with Alberto. I think Alberto's funny as hell. Like I think like you just gotta see when he's trolling and it's funny. Like when cause like their reactions be getting me. Like I just even like before we was coming on call, like he'll be in the stream, in the chat, and like I'll bust out laughing because he says
Yeah,
some funny
Alberto
shit.
knows how to ruffle feathers. Crooklyn was a depressing hood classic. Okay. Yeah.
I mean, I feel like most hood classics are like depressing one way or another.
mean, almost
Word.
a lot of Spike Lee's movies are hood movies because that's what he grew. You know that was his kind of his niche.
Hey Marco, I'm gonna judge you. I'm gonna judge you by how you answer this next question.
Oh,
How
boy.
did you feel when Ricky got shot?
I was super happy. No, I'm just kidding. It was fucked up. It was fucked up.
No, that was a good troll answer. No,
Yeah.
okay. I'm just
It was
fucking with
fucked
you
up.
too.
It's funny,
I
you know,
feel
me
like-
and Tia were in LA a couple of years ago, and I don't know if you're familiar with LA. I'm sure you are. Every little back alley in LA looks like where Ricky. So every time me and Tia drive by, we're like, "No, that's where Ricky got shot." Like every time, because you know what I'm saying. Like there's like 30 of them. They all look just like that.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That is funny.
I feel like it wasn't even sad when he got shot. I feel like it was
What?
sadder. Hold up. I feel like it was sadder when they got his test results.
That's a good
Okay.
point. That made it worse.
And the baby
No,
was crying, and
Tyson,
the
why
baby
you
mama and
watching
all the
these
shit.
fucking
Yeah.
old school movies. What? Your mom, your dad? Who plays these shits for you?
Yeah, that's just what I grew up around.
Like who? Oh, you have older siblings, your parents? Who did that?
Parents, because like we never had we couldn't get cable was out of reach, so everything we had was DVD. So like I remember growing up with DVD and VHS and cassette tapes. So everything that we watched
So
up
wait, how
until,
old are your parents?
my mom she's 41 now, but she turns 42.
Yo,
Okay.
how
And
old?
Pops?
Damn it, man! You're making me
same
feel
age.
ancient.
My
I'm
pops-
41.
My pops is deceased, but same age.
Oh.
Same age.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Damn
That's
it.
peace.
No problem.
But
Yeah.
I want to say the
Condolences.
same thing because I grew up the exact same way. My dad got he got every movie ever made. Like this dude got a DVD of every movie, and
Your
that's what
parents are younger than me, right? Too?
my mom.
Crazy.
Yeah, my mom is 45, I think, and my dad is 43.
That's depressing. Okay.
That is insane to me. I got okay.
I don't know. Like y'all, I don't it's a really big y'all are.
That's
are-
dope though. That's
I'm not
dope.
gonna say
It
y'all
is.
old. Y'all is like unks, definitely.
No, we are, but you know what? That's dope because I love that. Like you young guys have all the inspiration and all from people from my era. So it's kind of dope that you guys can relate with me over shit that I watch coming up. That's pretty cool.
That's true.
Because like you guys are spitting out shit that I'm like, especially Tyson, you know, because he's young. I'm like, how the fuck would you know about this and this and this?
And it's the same thing like with rap. That's why Nas is my favorite rapper of all time.
Nas is my favorite rapper too. What's
Oh
your
my
favorite album? What's your favorite album? What's your favorite album?
Illmatic.
See,
Yeah,
I
there's
like
only one
Illmatic.
right answer. There's only one right answer.
You guys-
Illmatic is a great album, but like just from Nas, like as like getting out all the buzz, all like how it was a great album. If I had to say besides Illmatic, is I Am or God's.
Yeah, that's my second
I
favorite.
didn't-
I Am was my yeah, that's one
Did
of
you
my
guys
favorites.
like The Firm?
What's that?
Oh,
The Firm what?
He said, "What's that?"
all right.
I'm
Hold
sorry.
on.
I'm
hold
sorry.
on.
Yo,
Tyson,
it was okay.
Did you like The
Go ahead.
Firm, or do you not know what I'm talking about?
I haven't listened to the whole album. Like I've heard songs from it. Like,
All
that's
right. So explain to Yayan
I can't
what The
speak on
Firm
the whole
is.
album.
Explain to Yayan.
If
what
you
The Firm
know,
is.
if you know, please.
No, hold on, Tyson. Can you tell Yayan what The Firm is? Do you know
Nah, I can't. Like not good. No,
who's in The Firm?
wasn't let me. I'm trying to think.
Don't Google it.
Don't look
Yayan.
it up. Don't look it up.
Murder Inc.
What?
No. That's
I
way
already
before
looked
that.
it
You
up.
know,
I
right,
already-
CJ?
I looked it up.
I know. I fucking
Okay, I didn't know because
right?
it was your West Coast. So The Firm was Nas, Foxy Brown, and AZ. They
So that's like
And
a
Oh,
a
who is the
collab
producer? No. Marco, don't leave us out. Who is the producer for that?
Oh shit, Sermon? Eric Sermon, maybe?
Dr. motherfucking Dre.
What?
album? Oh,
Yes.
that's dope.
I didn't know
East
that.
Coast style beats. Nostradamus was a good album too, but that's like
Yo.
a collab album?
Y'all tripping. Let me cut. I'm sorry to cut you off, but no. Besides Illmatic, and that's the reason he named
It
it.
was written,
This
right?
no, Stillmatic. Stillmatic was fucking
Of
fire.
course. Yeah.
Stillmatic was fire. That's the one with Ether on it. Got
Yeah,
yourself
yeah.
a gun. Destroy and rebuild. I could
Can
go
I
on
ask
and
this
on.
though? Can I ask this though? Hoops, what's your favorite Nas song?
My favorite Nas song. Okay. Is I can't just say one song because Nas songs are good for different moments. So when I'm at the boxing gym, when I'm about to go spar, Nas is like get me ready because
Bro,
Okay, that's how.
there you go.
That's like
it
top
get me
three.
in my mind that I'm like that and I can
Man,
get
you
in there.
guys are bringing a tear of joy to my eyes. You guys.
One might is one of my. That's probably my favorite.
Oh yeah, I
And
gotta give it. I
then-
wasn't even thinking about that, but I gotta give it to that.
When I'm
I gotta
chilling,
give it to one mic.
the
Too
world
hot,
is yours.
too emotional. That's when I was originally gonna go with. The world is yours. It's mine. Whose world is
I sent the
this?
Don P watching Gandhi till I'm charged and writing in my book.
Yo, the bars were just
That's the
incredible.
bars.
And
Which is the one? Which song where he says he's waving automatic guns at nuns?
I think that was the same one. Yeah, I want to say. That was. Whose world is this?
Not Nas is dope. I mean, I loved Craig Mack. He only, he was
I never fucked with Craig Mack heavy. I'm
He
sorry.
was supposed to be Puffy's staple artist, and then that's who he built.
And then
Bad Boy
Biggie took
around.
over. Yeah.
Yeah, and
He
him
only
and Biggie
had
made it.
really fucking the what was that single? And
Which
it
one?
turned into a posse joint. His big single, Craig
Oh,
Mack was
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
what
Just
the fuck
like
was it?
blow the blah, everybody kick the fab, a flavor.
Right. Flavor in your ear. Thank you.
And then Big did the remix. Yeah,
If I Ruled the World was good too with Lauren Hill. I like that. I like
That
that.
was
It's a cool
dope.
vibe.
That was my first
dope.
exposure on the West Coast. That was my first exposure to
shit-
Nas in '96,
that's-
and I had to go back.
That summer that came out in New York City, I was probably like 19, and it was bumping like you couldn't go anywhere without hearing it. Because it was, back
Word.
then it was really just cassette tapes, CDs, or radio. But most people listened to the radio because the shit was free. So you heard
Oh,
it.
yeah.
You walk by any store, everything. That's the thing that people don't understand about my day. Everybody connected to the same shit because all you had was a couple sources to play it. Everybody had the radio. So you would walk down New York City streets and you'd walk by people's houses, businesses, restaurants, and they'd all be bumping the same radio station. So everybody would be listening to the same shit. It was dope.
No,
like,
most definitely. And they'll never understand that because, yeah, man, you would wait all day. Well, maybe not all day, but, wait several hours for your song to come on the radio. And that shit was just so hot. Yeah.
this is one of my favorite songs of all time. It's very underrated. I bet you guys don't even know what this is.
Nope.
Marco.
What's up?
Wait. I need to look. Oh, what was that? I didn't see it.
Oh, okay. I'll put it back up. What's up?
You
What's
ever
up?
heard?
Oh yeah. Oh hell
Cassidy?
yeah.
DJ
I had it on
Cassidy?
cassette.
No, Cassidy. He had a song.
He a Philly
that
rapper.
I'm a hustler. I'm a hustler.
Yeah.
I
Yo,
like,
shout out
It Ain't
Clarissa
Hard to
though.
Tell,
Master Ace.
He
I'm
didn't
sorry
have
to cut
AIDS.
y'all
That's what he
youngins
died
off. Let me just get this off real quick for the youngins. Master Ace, Born to Roll. I got it for my fucking birthday, my 8th birthday on cassette.
Brainiac,
And that
dumb,
was
dumb,
shit
trust the
was so
scientific-
hard.
Force of the force
Trust
and the force is centrifugal.
scientifical. And this shit is centrifugal. Yeah.
Of course I remember the box. Of course.
The
MTV
box.
Rap.
Hell yeah. We used to request it on that. We used to request songs or videos on that. Hell yeah.
Slept on Nas song though, a song nobody talks about, and it's crazy. And it was like really the first time like Kanye was put on is Still Dreaming. Like
Still
I don't hear
Dreaming. I don't think I never heard that. And I'm a
See?
big Kanye fan.
I don't hear nobody talk about Still Dreaming. It's a good song. It's
I
really
don't like
chill.
Kanye. The only song I like from Kanye is the one that he did with Jay-Z where they do that
Niggas in Paris.
It's sampling like an old 50s fucking beat.
Otis. Yeah.
Otis Redding. Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
That's the only song I like.
Marco.
And look, Kanye was talented. Like, his album, High School Dropout, all that was dope, or whatever it was called. But
College Dropout.
Yeah.
College Dropout,
Through
but it
the
wasn't
Wire.
Through the Wire was fire.
Marco.
What's up?
Yeah, I don't mean to like derail the conversation, but I just wanted to ask you real quick. You know how Ness be like on the show? It kind of looks like he's like pacing. Do he be like on a treadmill, or what does he be doing?
Yeah. I don't know if he's on a treadmill, but he gets his steps in. He's always trying to get steps in.
It's like a
The last time I used to tune in, yes, he has a treadmill. Yeah.
It's like a walking, like a stand
I tell him to stop Hitler marching.
I don't know.
Hell no.
I don't be tuning in because I hear a lot of bad takes. Like I feel like a lot of it's like they don't give a lot of fighters the credit that they deserve, like stylistically or whatnot. Like if you lose one fight, it's not the end of your career. If someone's bigger than you, that don't mean like we seen it with Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence. Like I feel like we don't really get to see a lot of people get their credit on there. Like it's just like very straightforward bad takes.
Right.
Is that the young boy talking right now?
Of course.
I'm sorry to disrespect you, but I don't know your name yet. The young
Tyson.
dude?
Like Mike.
Tyson. I'm sorry. Of course I should. But he spelled it with the E-N. I threw me off.
There you go.
Anyway. Yeah, I do. Let me ask you this. Do you feel like TBV is a lot of casual takes and that's why you don't fuck with it?
Yeah, kind of. But I feel like sometimes some of the like how it's phrased a lot of times, maybe it's just the clips. Like maybe it's just to make clips, but I feel like sometimes like it's blatantly disrespectful towards certain fighters.
Yeah.
Like,
and do you feel that's more the host or the callers?
A little of both.
Stick in your brain.
I feel like the call-ins will ask a disrespectful question, but the answer doesn't have to be disrespectful in nature just because of the question.
Okay. I understand what you're saying, but I chalk it up to content strategy. He just wants to like, what's up? Yeah, I do. Shit, it's amazing. Shit, he's less than half my age, and he has a very mature text. I do see it. I peep it, and I salute him. Hey, shout out to you. You didn't get a chance to hear me the other day. I said, shout out to you for graduating a year early and going into engineering. You know, I'm an engineer, not a mechanical, but electrical. So obviously, I got I got room for that. So salute to you. Yeah, you're very intelligent and well spoken. I couldn't do half of what you do at your age. So yeah, keep going, man. Keep going.
I appreciate it.
Yanyan, what are you talking about? Shot.
That's a nice lyric.
Oh, I was gonna say.
Guess who got shot in their Dome Piece? Jerome's niece on her way home from Jones Beach.
That's what we used to talk. Dome Piece. I was like, why are you saying that?
Dome Piece
is extremely toxic. Not all of them, Mo, but I get what you mean. Not all of them. But yeah, it's
overall, it's not a positive, like, conducive environment to like grow the conversation. You feel me?
You
like,
know what sucks? Like, we here have good conversation, but look at that. 30, 40, 50, maybe 100 if we're lucky, but we don't get the thousands.
I know.
People like that shit.
Exactly. That's a tragic shit. So I wanted to say to Tyson's point that I don't want to say appreciate. I understand the content strategy, and like I'm trying to find my lane because I'm not gonna fucking say anything I don't fully believe in. I'm not gonna kiss nobody's ass. I'm not throwing no aspersions, but I don't know how big I can get by just being real. But no, I'd rather have real boxing talk, and that's why I stay over here. That's why I fuck with Marco and Johnny.
You're the man, Remy. That's even before my time. Like I know who they are, but you know, shit. Oh shit! You mentioned his name and he appears.
Yep, spoke of the devil.
Johnny.
Word.
What up, J Bone, Capone, Corleone, Brooklyn? Johnny
Marco, you
knows
might have
all
to
this
change the J bone too. That's kind of, I don't know.
You think it's a little?
The bone is a little throwing me off.
Hey, CJ, do me a favor, okay?
What up, though?
Do me a favor.
Open your fucking ears, jackass.
I will. As long as you stop saying jizzle.
I stopped.
I will open my fucking
CD
ears.
Jeezy. TV.
Yeah, the next ex-wife almost heard that. You stuttered on it earlier in the stream, and she was over here.
Yeah, no, I had to stop it. Appreciate you, real talk. This guy, he's bigging up compliments to himself. Yeah, I like my compliments to me. Hey, Marco, you could fight anyone in history. Who would it be? If I could fight anyone in history, who would it be? Come on, is this even a fucking question?
I must have forgot.
Yeah, I wasn't looking at the screen. Who bigged up himself? You weren't talking about me, right?
J-Bone.
J-Bone Capone.
J-Bone Capone.
I don't know. Sugar Ray. I'll probably say Sugar Ray or
Actually, I might want to fight like Jack Johnson, some like old school shit. If I'm gonna jump in the title.
No, that's not going to be effective in the modern day.
I think the three for me, Sugar Ray Leonard. I just wanted like his prime. In his prime, I really wonder like what it would be like to share the ring with him. And then Duran, just for the simple fact he beat Sugar Ray Leonard in his prime and the way that he did it. I just, because like Duran at that point, he really was a really well-rounded fighter. He had great inside game. His outside was really slept on. He could slug. At that point when he beat Leonard, he was a very well-rounded fighter.
You hear this kid? I think you're a time traveler. I don't believe.
Hell no.
Tyson, you a time traveler?
Nah.
Marco might be on to something. How much film study have you done, homie? Like how much?
He was 16 back in 1922.
For real.
I just want to be. This is the sport that I love. Like I want to be really good at it, so I watch a lot of boxing. Mm-hmm. And then I think so. For my third, either Mike Tyson or Aaron Pryor. It's probably them.
It's good. It's good stuff.
Aaron
like
Pryor.
I'm named after Mike Tyson, so I really want to see. And a lot of people be like, you're not beating Mike Tyson. Yeah, but it's the experience. Like to share the ring with somebody so great in their peak.
Roy would lace me up like a brand new pair of cement threes, but I'll still get in there with him just to share the experience. Absolutely.
Hey, can I ask Hoops, like what weight do you fight at?
I'll fight at 65, but it's a stretch. I'm not gonna lie. I want to go down.
Tall?
Yeah, you're a big kid.
I'm 6 foot, yeah.
6'4"?
6 foot. I'm not 6'4". Oh god.
Shit, you might be.
He's still growing though.
Yeah,
pause.
You still growing.
I'll tell you guys one thing. At 16, I was done. So some people peak early.
Right.
But
I was 5'11" at 16.
I mean, everybody different.
Yeah. I was thinking about moving down to 154, but just for tournaments, because
go as low as you can, man. As long as you feel healthy doing it.
Because
I agree.
When it comes to tournaments, I feel like I can get more competition at 154, like more like
higher level fights.
Like the fights, yeah, not even that. Like when you sign up for tournaments and whatnot, and like when you see who's gonna be fighting, it's just way more people at 154.
Okay.
All right.
Understood.
Are you orthodox or southpaw?
I'm orthodox. I can try and switch, but the only like if I do switch, it's mainly for the jab. Like it's just to get like lead hand dominance.
You gotta
power behind your jab. I feel you, man. That's why I would do the same thing actually.
You got to send a video or like a link to
He
us.
sent the video.
Yeah,
Before.
man.
Yeah, that was a minute ago though.
Yeah, I don't even remember it.
Yeah, I
Oh,
remember. I think he
while
was in
ago.
like the garage or something.
Yeah, it was just in the garage.
Oh yeah, that's right. Said
I
something
got
new, though.
I gotta get some more work. Like next time we go spar somewhere, like I have some like really like it's not really old. It's like 6 months old sparring footage. We went to Oklahoma. We went to Oklahoma, this gym in Oklahoma called the Engine
Ooh.
Room. We went to Tulsa. Yeah, we went to Tulsa, this gym called the Engine Room, and I got some good rounds. Got some good
That's
rounds.
dope. That's dope. Good for you. What Johnny do tonight?
Oh, it was ladies' night, Marco. He had like a couple of
Oh,
ladies
yeah.
on the panel, and they were sharing their opinions. It was really good. I
Like
told Johnny
like
that.
fighters or just random fight fans?
No, they were. I believe they have their own channels. They're boxing content creators,
Content.
and
Okay. Ladies.
One
night.
is a ring announcer. I'll say that, and she wanted to be on the all
She like
female
a car
card.
girl.
Okay.
No. She's a ring
No,
announcer
young.
like Michael Buffer. You feel me?
my
Like
fault,
Michael.
my
Don't
fault.
disrespect. Don't
This is
disrespect.
disrespectful.
Yeah, and she
I
wanted
mean,
to
a
be on the
car girl can
all-female
be
card.
knowledgeable in boxing. They right there.
Hell no, they just let her be
They're
fun.
just
Oh,
eye candy.
shit. Oh shit. CJ's being misogynistic. Tell him all to adjust.
Fuck that. I'm an old man.
Yeah, you are. But I'm older. Mine. That's dope. Good for you, Johnny. I want to see Mark versus Bob Barker.
Yeah.
I'll fuck Bob Barker up.
Bob Barker, that dude was like 100, wasn't
He can't
No, if
be
y'all
alive.
don't get the reference, that
No,
he's
no.
yeah, R.I.P. But
Happy Gilmore.
no, that scene in Happy Gilmore was hella funny.
Yeah,
he? He used to host a game show, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Price is right. Damn,
That's
I feel
right,
so
yep.
old. Y'all don't know about
Price
this
is
shit.
wrong, bitch.
Right.
But speaking of, it is late, guys. I would love to keep going. We're having fun,
Peace
but
out,
it
peace
is
out.
2 a.m. out this bitch. So
Damn.
I got to hit
Okay.
the bed.
We
But I
got the
will be
sleepy
back
Marco.
tomorrow. I know for you, it's like 3 hours earlier, Alberto,
Right.
and everybody except Tyson an hour earlier. You're on my time, right, Yayan? It's 2, or is it an hour earlier?
It's
an hour
11.
I think it's an hour.
11.
Hour.
God damn.
It's an
11
hour
is
earlier.
crazy. I wouldn't even say I wish because it's still like, but it's 1 for me. Like,
Yeah, it's 2 here, so I got it. But appreciate you guys, and we'll tap in tomorrow afternoon.
all right. See
Aight.
ya.
Love,
One.
peace, hair grease.